God be talking all the time. People just don't be tuned in. You know how, like, you live with your parents your whole life and you know and recognize their voice as soon as they call your name, instantly. Sometimes you can even be woken up out of your sleep just by them calling your name, right? It should really be the same way with God. That's my goal, honestly. I want to be able to recognize God's voice instantly. And in order to make that possible, you got to start paying attention to little things, like when he tells you to take out the trash or to speak to this person, or, you know, just be nice or donate money, or, you know, in situations where God speaks to you, he's going to start with the small things and work your way up. People be wanting to hear a prophetic word from God out of nowhere, as if y'all been talking your whole life. In reality, you gotta start small. Take baby steps, right? I mean, I wasn't always doing this, making videos talking about God. I wasn't always doing this. I wasn't always reading my Bible, and I wasn't always praying. Majority of my life, I never talked to God, if I'm being honest with you. I'm a Christian that's actually honest, right? So, you know, hearing God's voice is a special thing because we take it for granted. Everything that he says to us is so beneficial, it's so useful, but most people just tune them out. Most people don't even recognize it because they ignore it. And it's things that are so simple that he tells us to do that we just don't do. And it's crazy how, like, you know, when I was young, I used to thought I was disobedient because I didn't do my chores or things that my mom wanted me to do, even though I was a good child. I had good grades and things like that. But compared to how disobedient I was with God, I was an angel to my mom, because God's probably told me to do 1,000 things over my lifetime, and it's probably lowballing it, and there's no telling how many things I actually heard and actually did. It's a fraction probably, right? But, you know, just be mindful that God is always speaking, and he's always there. And he's trying to tell you something at all times. It's like, it's very easy to go about the day and forget that God's presence is very near, very near. And, you know, it's very selfish of us not to listen to him, especially not to talk to him. So start trying to listen to the small things. Start trying to hear God in the situations where you know he's talking to you. You've heard him talk to you before. Don't be second guessing it. Don't be doubting it. Most of the time, he tells you to do something that's good and it's beneficial for you. And most of the time, he's trying to teach you something, especially if you're reading the Bible, and especially if you're praying. All right? Speaking of that, make sure you stay in your Bible, stay prayed up, and stay blessed. I said that wrong, but hey, peace out.